I'm Liv Kenya, and my friends and I are traveling from Nairobi, Kenya, all the way to Cape Town, South Africa. We're using the Garden route, using this car. This is our story. Welcome back to my channel. We are in our 7th country, in Lesotho. We are heading towards Mohale Dam, and this is our day 2 in this country. So far, Lesotho has been nothing short of spectacular. Dear Lord, I need to wake up to such an environment every day. I hope you hear my prayer. Look at this. Mother Nature is just calling. There's a stream of water passing by here, and we've been told that there's a waterfall up there, so you can wake up very early in the morning and do some hiking, or even during the day. We are glad that it is not snowy. It's not snowy at all. The weather is good, and we are ready to see the dam. Good morning, my family. Good morning, my virtual family. I'm Liv Kenya, and if you're watching me for the first time, welcome to my virtual family. So guys, today we are still in Lesotho, and we're going to see the big dam. You remember Lesotho is the home of the white gold. They call it white gold because they export a lot of water to South Africa. Many of the states in South Africa get water from Lesotho. That is why you can see them. There are hills all over, there are dams, there are rivers. They have a lot of water catchment areas. They are good farmers, cattle, and mostly sheep. They're also crop growers, and of course they never leave behind their blankets. I was told that one by Kefila. I did not believe it until I saw it. Even when the sun is out there, like almost midday, the sun is out, they're covered with blankets. But that is because I think that is their traditional outfit. Since they live in the mountains, it tends to be very foggy, so they're used to just covering themselves. They even cover their head completely. You just see their eyes. They cover themselves with mboshori. So from my schedule, I'm left with around 2 weeks to be back home, and yet I'm just getting started. I have not yet explored South Africa as much as I would wish. I think from today we'll be going towards the garden route, and it's the ultimate place. Now guys, you forgive me for this. I don't know why my drone keeps having a problem, but I'll see if I'll fix it. If I'll be able to fix it, you'll see drone footages. If I won't be able, there'll be another time, but I'll ensure you get the best footages ever. If you have not seen the meanders and the beautiful sights that we saw from Maseru all the way to Maseru is the capital city of Lesotho, all the way to where we are right now. Actually, the name of this hotel is right here. I have a problem pronouncing it. So there are so many lodges. If you're coming this direction, do not be afraid. There are so many lodges along the road, so you don't have to. If you get here a bit late, you'll get a place to sleep. You don't have to come and go back. There are plenty of lodges. This is just one of them. We saw it by the road, and we just decided to come in and look at what we can see. The views are beautiful. I can't wait to show you how it looks from out there. Join us in this adventure. We are going to see the beautiful dam. Enjoy these views. Let's enjoy the trip and let the day begin. We are leaving our home for the night and it's all gloomy. I wish the sun could come out, but we are grateful for the new day, and we can't wait to see the dam. We've been by this place. It's called Molimo Ntuse Lodge. So it's a very nice place because if you want to just unwind and be close to nature, this is the best place to be. There was no network, no Wi-Fi, just nature and very warm and comfortable rooms. You know, we are ambassadors for Kenya tourism. We still are. But have you seen Lesotho? Hey! All these mountain formations, and then there are these kind of streams here. And imagine there is no one here. It's just pure beauty. I can't even get over it. This is out of this world. This is Africa, and we are all about Africa. And Africa is our business. Such a beautiful place. Lesotho is divided into 4 physiological regions: the mountain region in the east, the foothills in the central Lesotho, Orange River Valley, and the lowland sides in the west. 2/3 of the country is covered by mountain ranges. The 2 main mountain ranges in Lesotho are Drakensberg and Maloti ranges. Now these are the typical houses in this place. You can see they are made of rocks and I think cemented by some mud. It must be a strategy to reduce the loss of heat. Now we are coming closer to a village. Finally, with many of these houses. Wow. I think this is how typically people in Lesotho in the mountains live. Look at their donkeys. Their donkeys are quite dark. Look at this one. Colesberg. So guys, we've seen so many patterns of these blankets. If you're from Lesotho, please tell me the name of these blankets. There are different types, different prints. So you just follow the meanders until you come to this point. Malibamatso Dam tunnel intake, Tabatseka. By the way guys, even right now, if I was to turn back to Maseru, I won't regret this trip, because the views I've seen are just some of the best mountain views I've ever seen in my life. Came this far to see the dam, and we have seen the dam. Guess what? To see the dam is just to see is free of charge. We came, you can come, you take photos, maybe short videos here and there, as long. I don't think they allow professional photography, but you can come take photos and all that. If you need all the information about the dam, you have to pay 30 rands per head. Now you've seen their tunnel intake. This dam is a reservoir for water that is taken to the other bigger dam. What's the name of the bigger dam, Adia? Katse Dam. Yes, it is the biggest one, and it's very high. They've said it is one of the highest.
Yeah.
It is one of the highest dam around. So water is reserved here, and then it is channeled to Katse Dam. Katse Dam is very beautiful. Just Google it. You'll see the photos. It's very beautiful. If you have time, you can go there. But the disclaimer is, we've been told that the roads there are not entirely good. You'll get to a point where the road is not so good. So if you have a 4x4 or a car with a higher clearance, it will be fine. They get water from one of the tributaries of Orange River. So those are just a few facts that we have gathered about the place. When we return, we hope that the people who manage the dam will have taken tourism a little bit more seriously, because if I was the one, I would have charged more. And in fact, you could not take photos if you haven't paid. But here you are allowed to get even to the dam without making any payments. So we have used that opportunity. And if you're coming this far, please fuel a car to full tank, because there are so many hills, so you're bound to use a lot of fuel when driving. You're bound to use a lot of fuel, and we've not seen any petrol station so far. All we have seen is another shop that just sells petrol. We've been told that Paul has told us that the petrol is good, but a bit expensive. 232 like Kenya shillings per liter, which translates to around 37 rands per liter. 27 rands.
Yes.
Per liter. Yes, which is a bit expensive than the actual petrol stations. But where is this place? It's very far. Even if I was the one bringing fuel up here, I'll charge it very expensive, because all these meanders and all the hills that you have to drive through to get to this point, it makes sense for it to be a bit expensive. I've just been saying Paul. He's one of the staff who works in the water department that manages the dam, the Mohale Dam. So he has debunked the myth that people in Lesotho, yes, the Basotho people, yes, that they eat cats and dogs. He says that the meat that is on the street is safe, even the ones on skewers is safe. It's mostly goat meat and maybe cow meat, like beef. So it is safe to eat. There are so many Chinese around who eat those things, but they eat them in their house. We also found one place where we can get some fuel. It's here. It is not a proper petrol station, but we are going to get at least 10 liters because we have 2.5 bars and we are worried that we might not get to Maseru. It is enough, but we are not taking any chances. I've seen a lot of horses.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of horses. Do you know how expensive horses are in Kenya?
How much compared with the currency of Lesotho?
200 is around
200,000 is around 23,000 rands.
One horse.
How much are horses here?
No. If we found an expensive one, it is worth only 15,000.
15,000 rand.
Yes.
That's the most expensive.
The most expensive one.
Peaches, apples. I've seen guavas.
And guavas are here, except the lemon, except the orange.
Oh, orange is the only one you don't.
Yeah, we don't have it here.
When you are coming from South Africa, somebody told us that you people eat even dogs. Is it a lie? They said that you eat dogs, you eat cats.
No.
Even you are scared of buying meat on the road.
What can you eat here?
What do you eat?
It's cat. Cat is our something that I can eat. Not a dog.
You eat
dog
cats?
Is for Chinese.
Dogs are for Chinese.
Yeah.
Cats are for?
No.
You guys eat cats. How do you get to even kill a cat? It has 9 lives.
The cat.
Yes.
No. We are talking about this wild cat, not.
Wild cats, not domestic cats.
Yeah.
Oh. We are your own photos.
Yes.
Now you guys take your alcohol during the day.
And of course.
Lebola.
My lobola is 32 cows. That is dowry. I'm about to get married in Lesotho.
Do I need permission to stop missing you? I surrender me to...
Views we saw while going is very different from the ones we are seeing while coming back. And my highlight of the day was talking to the Basut or something. Yes, that was just the highlight. Those people are very funny. If the Ministry of Tourism in Lesotho, if anyone at all who works there is listening to me, do something about your tourism. Lesotho is one of the few countries in Africa which actually snow. Those are some of the things you need to advertise. The rock formations, the mountains, the dams, the waterfalls. I mean, you should have so many hotels here. We've just passed where we slept yesterday night. It's called Malibamatso, that it means God help me pass. This road, it used to be so bad that whenever people would climb up, they would be like, God just help me pass this particular place because it has the worst road. So it is Malibamatso. God help me pass. Hello.
You want to go to horse riding?
Yes.
How much is it?
50 rand per person.
Are you the one helping
No,
us?
that way.
Oh, he is the one who's...
Yes.
I don't know.
What is
I'm
We don't know how
scared.
to
We don't know how
No,
to
they
ride.
can carry for you. They can drive for you. No, it will kill you. I'm sitting first time in the horse.
It's your first time in the horse?
Yeah.
And you're that comfortable?
Yeah, come, sit.
But I cannot ride alone. That is a deer riding a horse. Guided horse.
Yeah, I need to be guided. The harness is not that balanced. I feel like I'm sliding off.
Why can't you just relax?
A horse in Ginger, but the reds were exorbitant.
Finally, you get to do it in Lesotho.
Finally, I get to do it in Lesotho, the kingdom in the sky, and the kingdom with many horses.
I finally get to ride a horse. Where? In Lesotho? I'm riding a horse for the first time, and guess where? In Lesotho. For only 50 rands. They cover the eyes so that they can focus. Or they have this one so that it can focus on forward. The whole thing that covers the eyes, it's like a mask that ensures that the horse focuses on where it's going or where the horse rider is directing it, so that it cannot keep looking at the valley below or any other road that is down below there, and then it gets scared. We came across so many stops. You'll just see so many cars. Maybe where there is a beautiful view, you see so many cars parked by the road, and people are just taking beer. People put very loud music. It's just, I'm telling you guys, it's a weekend, and people in Lesotho drink. They drink a lot, especially the Castle Lager. The very tall bottle, it's 750 ml. They drink a lot of that. So they just go anywhere where there is a beautiful view. They have carried a lot of food and a lot of alcohol.
Facebook man is going to. You must have Google Maps. Yes.
There's Malolo. There is where we are going. Nadia, what are you having?
I'm having tripe.
The one that was recommended by the border officer.
Yes, this is potato salad. This is shakalaka and pap. And it's yummy.
Do you think you'll get full?
I will. If not, I'll ask for extra pap.
And the serving is a bit generous, so it's okay for me.
85.
Malote or rams. 85 rams or malote.
Fish and chips. My Kenyan friends, 5 kg of maize flour. You see, in Lesotho, maize meals. 57 rands and 99 cents. So you can do your math. Good morning, guys. It is yet another day in Maseru, Lesotho, and we are right at the border. Yesterday we wanted to go all the way to Bloemfontein, where we were supposed to ship our cargo, our clothes, like we mentioned, but we had forgotten that it was a weekend, so people closed very early. And you remember we left the mountains very late. Today is on a Sunday. We won't be able to ship the clothes again until tomorrow, but we can't wait to have enough legroom, enough space for shopping. We never learn. We never learn. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm Liv Kenya. This is Patrick. Adia is behind there. Adia, say hi.
Hi.
And then Jane is here. Yes, we've been having a road trip all the way from Nairobi all the way to Cape Town. We've not yet gotten to Cape Town, but we're already in South Africa. We just passed through Maseru, which is the capital city of Lesotho, but we've also explored Lesotho. I cannot say extensively, but we've covered some good portion of Lesotho. It's a beautiful country. So right now we are just going to cross the border, and then we can go as far as possible. We are hoping to get to, it's called Eha. Yes, I think I've gotten the right spelling. It has a Q somewhere and a click. Eha something, or Deha, or whatever. You guys know the pronunciation better.
The former Port Elizabeth.
Yes, it's called?
It was formerly known as Port Elizabeth.
Yes, it was formerly known as Port Elizabeth. Some people still call it Port Elizabeth. You know, there is a lot of mixture of culture around here. So yes, there is where we are going right now, but we expect to pass through maybe a town or two, and then we'll be able to see what is out there. Remember, we're explorers. We just don't drive. We explore into different places. So you guys, be sure you'll see very nice things. We've never been on this road trip before, so we are also exploring as you guys are exploring. Basically, we are just carrying your eyes around so that whatever we see, you guys also see. We stayed in a church, by the way, guys. Look at that. It is an Anglican church in Maseru. We slept just somewhere in there, Anglican Training Center, but behind us is the church. You see, it's already on a Sunday, and I've seen some Sunday school has begun. Yeah, I've seen some kids have already gotten here and they're having their service. I think there's the church, and I think there's this whole training center. Yesterday from the mall, we were from Pioneer Mall, and then we came across a lady. I have to give her a shout out. Let me just yes, she's called Mankwebe. Be blessed, Mankwebe. You really helped us. We were looking for an accommodation next to the border, so that we can be able to wake up early and leave, and Mankwebe came through. She's such a sweet lady, and be blessed. If you're watching this video, may you never lack. So guys, let's continue with our journey and see what the day has in store for us, and let's go. So there is the border, but we have to fuel our car first. We're fueling a car first.
181, very cheap.
Yes, 21.
181.
Oh, it's 21 rands per liter.
You've been to Kenya?
Just in Facebook. Hey, Kenya.
Have you been to Nairobi before?
Only developed from Eastern Africa. Kenya.
Hey, Kenya, we're up there.
Thank you.
Nairobi.
Have you been outside Lesotho?
Yeah, only South Africa. Yeah, only South
You need to come to Kenya.
Africa. So you see, South Africa is the developed country in South Africa. Kenya, Eastern Africa, and then we have Nigeria, Egypt.
Egypt.
All of Africa. African country. Africa is my home.
And you went up there and you have a beautiful country.
Yeah,
Very
it's a
beautiful.
beautiful country.
You seem like you're doubting. It's a beautiful,
It's a
country, but
It's because I live here, so I know the struggles. I know the.
you're used to it.
Yeah, so if you say so, I get relieved. There are some people that love my country. Okay. Some people.
Yes, this is a Kenyan note.
Kenyan note.
Yes,
Okay.
50 shillings.
50 shillings.
Yes.
But you know your currency is stronger than ours, yeah?
Yeah. The country is rich,
Yes, our country is rich.
just like Nigeria. You see, Nigeria, its currency is not strong.
It's one luti is almost 8 Kenyan shillings.
8 Kenyan shillings.
Yes.
It was less, maybe 7, but nowadays our currency is a bit weak. But
See, I even have a Namibian dollar. See, I love Namibian dollar.
let me see.
They're all in my pocket. It's Namibian dollar.
This is very interesting.
And this one
They have impalas.
it's a Botswana pula. See?
Ah,
Yeah, you see?
you're a collector.
You are a collector.
We'll be passing by Namibia, by the way.
Oh.
Yes.
Let me give you a Ugandan one to add to your collection.
Yes, collection.
Yes. You are a
Something like
collector.
A gallery, see?
You can have the 50 Kenyan shilling.
50 Kenyan shillings.
Yes, you can have it.
Thank you so much.
So that we can add something
Yeah.
to your collection.
My collection. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful note. What currency don't you have in Africa? Now I'm now concerned.
He has all the currencies.
I don't have it now.
That
He's
is
a
his big
collector.
I don't have it naira.
Hey, you are a collector. You are a traveler. This one is a traveler.
So this is Namibian. I've seen the Namibian note before even I got there.
I'm telling you.
Who is Godo? So you know we're also collectors.
Yeah, there is a
We also collect
That guy is
notes.
a travel on his own.
Huh? He travels while in the petrol station, but he has collections. Wow.
That is so much. Take for 80 here with a discount. 80 rand.
Do you have fridge magnets? Fridge magnets?
No.
Don't have fridge magnets?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So guys, we are crossing this bridge heading towards the South African side. We have just cleared with the immigration in Maseru. Very nice lady, she knows Swahili. So it was just like 1 minute session. Welcome to Maseru Port of Entry. Now we are in South Africa. Agriculture, Customs and Health Immigration Police. Let's find out what happens here. Once you cross the border, there are plenty of these public service vehicles, so you can pick any depending on the direction you are headed. Our clearance at the border took less than 5 minutes in both borders. Tunduma should take notes. Back to South Africa. We've just deviated to the left away from the road that we used when we were coming from Bloemfontein. So this is a totally different route that we've not used. Potholes. Hiya, they even warn you potholes 80 km/h. You mean this road is not good? No. Now this is our first time when we are seeing like proper potholes in South Africa. And thank God you've already been warned. So Lesotho is on that side where you can see the mountains. That side.
lugha ya taifa ni share. Binadamu na wabwana hawa wawili walikuwa wanapendana.
River you see there is called Caledon River, and it flows all the way from Drakensberg Mountains in Lesotho. It makes the boundary between South Africa and Lesotho, somewhere in the hills over there. Somewhere in the hills over there, you'll just see a stream of, just a strip of green plants coming through like this. Now, it is almost 442 kilometers long, and it pours into the Orange River. It actually forms part of the Orange River basin. It is actually 642 kilometers long, and it forms part of the Orange River basin because it somehow connects to the Orange River. In the Lesotho side it is called Mohokare, while in South African side it is called Caledon River. Oh my God, can you see that? We came across this bridge right here, and it has a flowing stream of water. It could even be a river if there was so much water, maybe during rainy season.
It's a river. It also feeds to that Caledon River.
Or it is a river that feeds to the Caledon River, not a stream. We are using a very different route from the one we usually use, most people usually use. So we'll be showing you things that are on the road as we go. Now we've come across a certain bridge here with a very beautiful dam. Let me show you how the river comes. I think it is the same river that I've told you about. Right here, you can see it flow. When you cross over, you get to see that beautiful dam over there. There it goes. So here is our Google. This is what the Google says.
There's two small streams that come into that dam, collect there. Okay, most of these dams, they're calling it Roadtrips. I think it's Afrikaans for dam. That's what my assumption. But basically, it collects in that dam, then drains to the Caledon River.
Because I have seen water flowing in that direction.
Yes.
So
I imagine it should be magical when it rains. When it has more water, that place must be so nice.
Yeah, it must be. I've never used this route before, so we are using a lot of Google Maps and Google information. So if you know how to pronounce that word, Roadtrips.
Should be a dam because I read something like that before.
Okay. So we're just using Google, and it's giving us all sorts of information. At times, it's good just to be aware of where you're going. Just Google as you go. Don't have to be. It's good to research before you go, but if you take a different route, continue researching as you continue. That is how we find very nice places. So let's continue. I'm sure if we could go in that direction, probably there is a way that people can actually access the dam if they want to see it, but we're not going to explore that today. We've just seen it on the road, and we have over 600 kilometers to go, so we'll just continue with our rough road. Thank God it's graded. If we could have a 4x4, like a car with a high clearance, just could rush so fast, but right now we just go at 40 kilometers per hour. We're trying to ensure that Pearl gets back to Kenya in one piece. So this is where we are on the map. We've taken the slower road, but you can see the dam over there and plenty of river and vegetation, as I had explained earlier. And we are 6 hours 37 minutes away, 601 kilometers. So we expected to get to Keba. It's called Deha. Getting to Port Elizabeth at 5:37. That is if we want to take much break. But yes, let's see how it goes. There goes our third driver.
Hi, people.
Then Jen is doing her thing.
Yes. Here we go.
We cruising
On a rough road.
We passed through a very beautiful water reservoir, and it has the best backdrop. Those hills just next to some big water masses are just out of this world. So we are having a treat. As much as we've used the route that is not common to many people, it's not popular, we are really having a treat. Seeing all those water bodies, the river flowing, the streams all over the hills, it's just a very beautiful scenic journey. So let's continue with our journey with our new driver.
Yeah.
Our driver number 3. Driver number 4 is there. Hadia.
She's not very small.
Do you remember your classes? Refresher course. On a lonely road.
On a very lonely road. That's why I feel a bit safe.
So let nobody say you never drove.
Yeah, even if I drove for 50 meters, my friends,
let it be known. Let it go down the record.
Let it be recorded. I did drive.
Dear, you're shivering. She's scared. Are you sweating?
No.
You're relaxed?
I'm relaxed. You know, mostly because this is a lonely road.
Sasa hata huwezi angalia kando.
Ni waeke kwa kidimu.
Songo hivyo.
Ndio ijulikane ni Adia ndio aliwaangusha. Shall never be me.
Slowly.
Ile nyashi pale.
I'm at 27 km/h.
Why are you checking the speed? You should be focusing on the road.
I'm on the road. How are we doing?
You're doing fine.
My passengers, am I killing you?
You're doing just fine. So guys, this is a refresher course for Adia after a very long time. Remember, I was in the same driving school as she was. We used to go together. And then fear crept into her bones.
Yes.
Now she's trying it again in South Africa. Okay, Adia.
What I did, nilingoa bumper ya mtu. You see why I started my phobia for driving came. I was driving some car and then I was reversing and I hit a hill and the bumper came out. That was the last time I touched a car. I was very scared.
Like you always said, what you're looking for is always on the other side of fear.
Yeah.
Now imagine how that fear has been crippling you.
It's been killing me.
Yay! Adia, you're doing fine. Okay, see at sasa uongeze speed. Okay, but ensure your legs are on the brake.
Yeah.
All the time. Brake is the only thing you need to know in a car. The brakes. All the rest you can learn later. Let's see if there'll be another car coming, and then you see if you'll overtake or you'll just take us off the road. We are still alive, so this is fine. We can go straight now. I'm becoming a driving school teacher. Hey, thank goodness, we changed the drivers. Hadi hapo ungetufanyia ile kitu.
Niliwaambia, niliwawarn.
I told you.
Niliwawarn.
Ulituon?
Nilisema tu acha niachie tu.
Back to civilization.
Cruise.
You can see a tarmac road. So that route, the one we've come from, it's going towards Wepena, and then here, the one we are taking right there, it's going towards Aliwal North, and then this one, if we could have used the Bloemfontein route, this is the route we could have used. So we are glad to be back to civilization. And Hadia, of course. Hadia, how was your experience?
It was beautiful. I can't wait to drive these people in Namibia. So see you again in Namibia.
Right now we are just driving right at the foot of these hills. Such a beautiful view. Back to civilization. I'm glad. So this is a town. It's a very beautiful. So it looks like I'll be taking so many photos in these churches. Called Votreka Street. You remember, guys, Votreka Monument? So it is just a small center. I wouldn't call it a town because there are just a few houses. It looks like a place, just a center where you do you buy your goods, you buy your food and all that. And probably it serves most people from the road that we are coming from. Subaru boys, what do you think of this road? If you had this in Kenya, okay, there are some such roads, but assuming this was Kenya, what would be the best speed you could drive at? No bumps, no nothing. It's just a proper highway. What would you have done to this road? My Subaru friends. As a Subaru driver, the Subaru ladies, take it easy on the road. You'll get to where you want to go. But of course, the Subaru boys don't think that is also that is an option. 120, 150 and above. Subaru boy.
Yes.
What do you think?
200.
Aye, you want to kill yourself? Don't kill us. Try that when you're alone, not with us. Arrive alive.
The Subaru ladies there. They are officially Subaru ladies.
The Subaru ladies are still learning.
Yes.
Here it's still at 20 km per hour. I love this road that are usually made out of rocks. I really love this kind of roads. And there are so many in South Africa.
Broken darkness under the surface in my mind. No, I don't want this. Anxiety pushing me behind. And you look at me like you just want me to stay, but you just can't see.
It's been raining, but it's clearing out a little. Right now it's just showering. From a distance I can see there is a lake. I'll show you shortly. There is a very huge water body, and from my map it's a very huge water body. It is a water reservoir, which is also an artificial lake. I'll say artificial lake because it is man-made, and it's called
Gariep Dam.
Gariep Dam. From a distance you could see like Gariep and then Gariep Dam, so I'm not even sure which one it is, but it's Gariep. Yes, from the Google it says that it is the biggest water reservoir in South Africa, and it is also used to produce hydroelectric power. Water from Orange River is collected into this dam. Let me show you from my map how big it is. We are expecting to cross the Orange River at some point. You see, this entire space is covered by the Orange River. The Gariep Dam. There was a river that we'd seen that was passing through the border. Somehow it just also comes and joins the Orange River from right here. It might not be very clear because there are some rain showers, but you will just see the big big water body. So enjoy the views. So guys, we are at a junction, at a T junction. To my right, we'll be going to Colesberg, and then the route that we've just come from, it's the route R71, where you can use that one to go to Bethuli, and then the Gariep Dam is on that side, so it's not just on the main road. You have to branch a little to my left, and you'll be able to see the dam. 4 kilometers to the dam from here. I don't know if it is available to the public, but you never know. Just go and find out if you must see it. It is the biggest water reservoir in South Africa, and you might just want to see it. Is the 6th longest river in Africa. It's about 2,250 kilometers long. So it's the 6th longest after the Nile. We have the Niger River, we have the Zambezi, and there's some other river in Central African Republic. So it's the 6th longest river. Okay. That flows all the way from Lesotho to Namibia. Now we are getting into Colesberg. We're trying to find a place to eat. We are avoiding fast food, so pap is on the menu. Pap is the meal made out of maize meal. Yeah, I think these people close very early, especially over the weekends. Hopefully we'll get Checkers. ShopRite is there. Closed. Hiya. Even supermarket, they closed down even the supermarket. You people, come on. It's closed everywhere. Dead, apart from why does this town feel like Zerast? Zerast was bigger. Zerast was bigger. Oh, look at that church at the end of at the corner. Yes. I think it's a church or a mosque. Oh, it could be a mosque. Yes. At the edge of the building of the road. Ah, the lighthouse. It's called the lighthouse. Lighthouse. Is that where we are supposed to sleep? I think it is there. Yeah. It's lighthouse. Actually, according to our itinerary, we were supposed to sleep in Colesberg, but we spent an extra day in Bloemfontein and another extra day in and another extra day in Maseru. So we'll just have to pass. But that is a beautiful, I don't know what, but it's beautiful. It's closed. The restaurant next to the lighthouse is closed. Now this one is from 1826 to 1976. Guys, from the lighthouse, they are very, I think these are just historical buildings all the way to that church next to the hill up there. There's a cottage there. This town is so abandoned, you'll be even scared of recording anything or walking around. Let's get closer to the church. So there are so many guest houses around this place, and many of them you'll not find even on the internet. With this stream of water here. There's so many guest houses along this route. We were just wondering why. Maybe it's because it's the route to Cape Town, or is it a historical town? We are yet to find out. We'll just confirm if it is a historical town, because the buildings here are quite old. They look refurbished, but they are quite old, and they are those kind of, what do you call them? Ancient kind of churches. Yes, even the guest house there, even the lighthouse, the lighthouse behind there, I'm told, is also a guest house. On Sunday, this is Sunday at around 3, it is this abandoned. It's a Sunday. Yes, on Sundays people usually, the streets are usually a bit lonely. Everyone is just having a good time with the family. As you are going back to the Shell Ultra City, the business, I think it's a business complex or something, to have a, okay, we'll eventually just have to eat some junk food, because the way the town looks, in fact most restaurants are closed, apart from one where we've seen a lot of locals, and I think it's a bar. We'll make do with what we are familiar with. So we're just here at Tears. Let's see what we can get. I'm back to the driver's seat because our driver is having his meal. Chicken, pap, and some vegetable. So after buying some chips and chicken from Tears, we went to the shop to buy some airtime, and then we saw pap. And we are like, we have to take that one too. We look like greedy people in this place, but we have just decided that maybe we should have the pap right now, and then chicken will serve us at night, because we expect to get there a bit late. We expect to get to Port Elizabeth very late. PE, it's called PE, very late. So we are sorted for supper. We have some food here. This is our supper, but right now we're all eating chicken and pap. They're having chicken and pap. Me, I'm having mutton and pap and some veggies. So I'll eat later. So I'll drive, at least we can cover some distance, and then once Patrick is done, we can exchange. So let's continue with our journey. Full tank. V-Power.
V-Power, yeah.
We're from Kenya.
The Kenyans were running marathon like nobody's business. Yes. No one runs marathon like Kenyans.
Yeah. No. It is us.
But Kenyans ladies, they don't date us. Why that?
They don't date you.
They don't date us. We as South Africans, they say we.
Lupita, how about Lupita? Lupita dated you. What did you guys do to her?
Broke her.
You had broke her.
You know Lupita?
Lupita Nyong'o?
South African man.
Yes.
When you can touch me.
5 men, 1 lady.
Yes.
For South African ladies.
Another one is for transport, another one is for man, another one is to take me to eating.
We apologize on
behalf of the South African ladies. How much do you pay for Lobola here in South Africa?
In South Africa, it depends, Galopon.
Like how much?
Cash cows.
More or less, let's say above 20,000.
Above 20,000.
Yes.
So guys, the journey to Cape Town, South Africa continues. In the next episode, we'll be heading towards Port Elizabeth, locally known as Ngebeha. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It will be our first coastal city and we can't wait to see South African coastal culture. Stay tuned for more episodes that are coming in the next couple of weeks, and please like the video and also share it with your friends and family. If you're joining me for the first time, welcome aboard, and please consider subscribing to the channel because there'll be more awesome content coming through. Bye!